Hello everyone. This video will be for anyone looking to add Edpuzzle to Schoology. So the first thing we need to make sure is that Edpuzzle is linked to our Schoology accounts. Go to edpuzzle.com and go do your single sign-in using Google. And then if you've used Edpuzzle, you should have your content listed here. So you can pull from that. But if you don't have any content, then we're going to need to find some. Okay, so that's the first step in linking your Schoology account is you need to find content and add it to your Edpuzzle account. Okay, you can't really search from Schoology, so you need to have it already in your content. And I'll show you how to do that. So we're going to pick a topic. Okay, now maybe you're doing a project on animals. So my favorite animal is a polar bear. So I'm going to search for polar bears. And I find one through National Geographic that I like. And we're going to click the Assign button at the top. Now, it doesn't matter what class you assign it to. It just matters that you have one that you assign it to. That way it's in your content. So you'll notice that if you have your Schoology linked, it's grayed out. That's why we have to do it through another class. So if you don't have another class in here, just create one by going to the Add New Class button down here at the bottom. Okay, and then click the Assign. And then it will add your video into that made up class, but that's not what we want. We want it to be in our content. So just clicking the content button on the left will show you every video that you've ever saved to any class. Now keep in mind, there is a limit. So as you use the videos and they're graded and done, just delete them so that you don't come up against your limit in Edpuzzle. We don't have the unlimited version. We only have the free version. Okay, so just make sure you clean up your videos that you're not using. Now that we have our content here, we can get out of the Edpuzzle account and go back to Schoology. So we're going to find the course that we want to add it to. You do need to do it first for the course, and then you can copy to the other courses, but just choose the first course that you want to add it to. Okay, and then if you're going to make an assignment, you want to use the Edpuzzle button on the left. Okay, and then once it's linked up, it should show this. But if you haven't done this before, then I'll show you what it would look like. Okay, so this is somebody that's done it, that hasn't done it yet. They haven't linked their Edpuzzle. So it'll show you this, and you're probably wondering, well, what's the class called? The class is called whatever class you're in right now. So for instance, if you're in the course that you want to add the Edpuzzle in, that's what this course is going to do. It's going to automatically name it that. So the description will just be an optional thing for your students to see. You don't need it. The grade level, you don't need that either, but if you want, it's helpful just to have. That way Edpuzzle can find more videos like it. And then you're just going to create your class. Okay, so notice it puts the course name right in here for you. And then your class members will be whoever you have rostered in your class. Okay, so you don't have to do any of that. Now that this is linked, we can go and actually create the assignment. Okay, so we're going to go to materials back here on the left. And then I'm just going to hop out of here and go back to my instructional tech course. Okay, and then we're going to add materials, Edpuzzle. And now that we're linked up, you should see that this is what it should look like. And that's why we spent some time earlier adding content into one of our made up classes so that they would appear right here for you to pick from. Otherwise, you can search, but nobody wants to do that. We just want it to be there. So if you did the first step, then it should be right here for you to pick. So here's my polar bear video. I'm going to click on it. Make sure that it's correct. You can change some of the timestamps if you want. You can turn closed captions on, but you just want to hit next and assign. Now, once the assign is completed, there'll be this icon here, and then when you go to view it as a student, so let's just pick a student. it will appear here as a button for them to press, and then when they click on it, it will pull them into the Edpuzzle account. Okay, so that will appear once they've logged in. Okay, now real quick, if you want to add this to your other courses, I can show you real quick how to do that. Let's hop out of our student view, go back to teacher view, and then right from the Edpuzzle, from the gear icon, you're going to click the gear, copy to course. Then you can copy it to any other courses you teach. Okay, and then if you have folders, you can specify where you want that to go.